D-Day, June 6, 1944. The Allies invade France. But wait, how did this begin? Well, as you might already know, this was during World War II. It was a crucial turning point for the Allies and an important victory. About 500,000 men from Great Britain were to cross the English Channel and invade France. Men on the side of the Allies invading the Nazis were the US, Britain, Canada, Australia, Belgium, Czechoslovakia, New Zealand, Norway, and last but not least, Poland. But first, this video was sponsored by Dream. The story begins with a dinner in Tehran in 1943. The US, USSR, and British Empire meet up. For years, Stalin's nation was battered by the Nazi invasion and bearing the brunt of the human cost of the war against Germany, had pressed the Allies to open up a second front to the war by invading France. The British were unconvinced and argued for operations in North Africa instead. Then an attack on Italy, but now with the USSR winning on the eastern front, the demands from Stalin became harder to deny. Everyone started to think of the post-war settlement. If the Allies won without American or British troops liberating Western Europe, how could they stop the USSR from claiming huge portions of land and maybe, just maybe, even politically dominating the continent? Thus, an agreement was made out in the deserts of Europe. The Western powers would open up a second front by invading France in May of 1944. Plans were made. An operation of this size has never been tried. New tech previously only discussed in conference rooms had to be put to the test. But first, they had to decide where to land. But to keep it simple, I'll just tell you that they chose Normandy. But due to the time needed to prep, the operation was delayed till June. The day arrives, June 4th, 1944. Final drills are run through, tens of thousands of ships. Then it starts to rain. Thus, the attack was delayed. Rain continues to pour the next day. Men are seasick on boats, but it would be mad to cross during a storm. Then a meteorologist informs Eisenhower, "I believe it will be clear on the 6th. Eisenhower nods. The operation is a go. Thousands of ships begin to steam across the ocean. But first, the airborne infantry has work to do. They have to light the drop zone for all the other parachute infantry. But the paratroopers' drops goes badly. Even the bombings are horrible. Then the signal is given and the landing craft docked. On Utah, a landing of location, the soldiers realized that they had landed on the wrong beach.